Hey guys, I'm making a video out of my Legend of Zelda collection. It's a big collection, as you can see in the next image, but you're really gonna like the collection I have. So let's start first from the 1987 Legend of Zelda. Well, this is not the 1987 one, but I was born in 1994, but my profile says 18 years old, but I really was born in 1994, so here we have the original Zelda Classic NES series for the Game Boy Advance. I say that this is the original copy of the NES series, so I really believe the sign that says over here there. So, let's move on. Now, the original one too, not for the Game Boy, but for Virtual Console, the 1988 Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link. I got it for the Wii because I don't have it for the Game Boy Advance, so I downloaded it to the Wii. As I say, this is the original one too, so it's great. Now for what I have in Game Boy Advance and in Virtual Console, The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Yep, this is the third game of The Legend of Zelda, so I say it's probably the greatest one I ever had. So this was the first game I actually played. I really like it. I got it in Game Boy, and I got it for Virtual Console too. See, Zelda the Link to the Past. So I got them both for the Game Boy Advance and the Virtual Console. It's like the Super NES. So we move on for the first Zelda game for the Game Boy, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. This is not the DX version. I actually bought the original one because what's so new about the DX one is that it has additional levels. So why the big deal? Why they make it longer? Just one level? Is the worth still? I will buy it. But it's just one level, so it's the same shit all over again. And the only thing that changes too is that the game pack's black instead of gray. That was the fourth game of The Legend of Zelda. Now to one of the best series of the game is the fifth game of The Legend of Zelda, and probably the best for me, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time for Nintendo 64. Yep, this is the best game I ever had. The first one I ever had, because The Link to the Past wasn't mine. I actually played with my dad and a friend. So this was my first real own game by The Legend of Zelda. So probably the best one I ever played. Now for the sequel, the one of the Ocarina of Time is The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask, and the only old console, the only box I ever found of The Legend of Zelda with my instruction manual in it. So this is worth gold. And the game type, the Nintendo 64. No, this is not a collector's edition. It doesn't say collector's edition. But I found the box, so it's a miracle. And I also got the Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time guide by Prima. Actually, unfortunately, this was the first guide I ever had, so it's not from Nintendo Power. The next game I'm gonna show you is for the Game Boy Color, The Legend of Zelda: Seasons, Oracle of Seasons. It says ages because when I was little, I stripped the red paper out of the title screen. So fortunately I was little. So for the Game Boy Color, Zelda Oracle of Seasons. Now for the real thing, the real one, Legend of Zelda: Oracle of Ages. Yep, Oracle of Ages. The second game for the Game Boy Color, one of my favorites too. It's intact. This game is intact. It's as when I bought it when I was little. Fortunately, I was a little more mature. Now for the next one, for the next generation console, The Legend of Zelda: Wind Waker. This is The Legend of Zelda: Wind Waker. I have everything here. Here we go. Nintendo GameCube precaution booklet, an extra manual that has the instruction manual, The Legend of Zelda, and a Holy Meiji Shibumi Timbers with the booklet, and the Nintendo GameCube disc. Here it is. The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. The game's short, but it's cool. And now, for one, oh, I forgot something. I also got from Nintendo Power the Legend of Zelda A Link Majora's Mask guide, official for Nintendo Power. And I also got from Nintendo Power either the Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages. It's the player's guide, officially from Nintendo Power. Here it is. And now for another one of my favorite games of The Legend of Zelda is that the other best one game yet besides the Ocarina of Time, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. This game is really awesome. It's also my second favorite one. The first game of Zelda that has the T on it. All the other ones are E. This one's the first one that is T. I actually got surprised myself when I saw the box. So here's register of your software, the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess booklet, and the Twilight Princess disc. That is kind of looks like like the Wind Waker disc. Now for the DS version. Oh, I have the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess guide. No, not from Nintendo Power. This is the GameCube version. This is the GameCube version. I don't have the Wii version because I had first the GameCube version, but then I sold it back to get the Wii version. And I also got this thing. There's a wristband with the Highland shield on it. A wristband. There we go. And now for the other portable game. Oh, now we have this one that came with a Wii Zapper. Link's Crossbow Training with a Wii Zapper. Has here the manual. Then we have registered software, and we have if you like the game and the other cool games, and here we got the disc. This, manual, and this game. Link's Crossbow Training that came with a Wii Zapper is also teen, which surprised me too. T for teen. Now we have, for now, the last game of Legend of Zelda that ever was released is the Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. This game is my third favorite game of The Legend of Zelda. It's the best one. Cool. The registered software, you like the game, the game card, the instruction booklet, some Wi-Fi, Nintendo communications booklet, and the instruction manual. The game itself is really cool. If you have a DS, go buy it because it's really worth it. What it costs. It's $30. I bought it the same day it was released. I didn't have mine reserved, so I too have the Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition, the Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass Collector's Edition guide, which is hard. There we go. Let's open this instruction page, and we have the nice Triforce insignia of the Highland Shield plate on the card, on the heart. In the back there's nothing else. But this is the collector's edition guide, and the page are gold. So this guide is handcrafted and made by a professional Zelda master. Well, folks, that took long, and thank you for watching. This was the Legend of Zelda Collection. Don't forget the Virtual Console Zelda 2 game. This was my Legend of Zelda game collection. So I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and comment. Goodbye.